on there. Let's see.
Okay, I would like to first begin by asking you guys a question. How many of you are either afraid of or know somebody who is afraid of needles? Okay, now you don't get vaccinated by it because you're afraid? Well, a new invention will soon make these vaccinations, these needle vaccinations, obsolete. This invention is known as the Nanopatch vaccine. It was created by Mark Kendall and his team at the University of Queensland, Australia. The Nanopatch vaccine is going to revolutionize vaccinations and render the common needle and syringe vaccine obsolete. The Nanopatch technology was developed, as I said earlier, by Mark Kendall and his team at the University of Queensland in Australia. There they created a new form of vaccinations that will reform and help treat others across the world. This Nanopatch vaccine is a small patch that is about 1 centimeter squared size. This is about the same size as a common ladybug. The Nanopatch has on it thousands of tiny micro projections that are coated in a dry vaccine. These projections puncture the outer layer of the skin, and in it you're being vaccinated. On the outer layer of skin there are no nerves, so nobody feels any pain, which will help with the children being vaccinated and sometimes even adults. The vaccine-coated projections are introduced to the body. Mark Kendall gave a TED Talk in January of 2014 in which he described the process of how the Nanopatch vaccine vaccinates the body. So vaccines work by introducing into our body a thing called an antigen, which is a safe form of a germ. Now that safe germ, the antigen, tricks our body into mounting an immune response, learning and remembering how to deal with intruders. When the real intruder comes along, the body quickly mounts an immune response to deal with that vaccine and neutralizes the infection. So all you have to do is put the patch on your finger or anywhere on your body and you're vaccinated. The Nanopatch technology also offers a beneficial alternative to the everyday syringe vaccines. The needle-free alternative, which is a large majority of people decide not to do vaccinations. The Nanopatch website says that the Nanopatch CM projections are invisible to the naked eye and therefore are not anticipated to cause distress to people that dislike needles. Around 10% of the population are considered to have a phobia against needles. This is expected to improve patient compliance. Any of you with small children or no small kids will probably help get them vaccinated too. According to the University of Queensland, the research published in the journal PLOS One in April found that the Nanopatch achieved a protective immune response using an unprecedented 1/100th of the needle and syringe dose. This means that you only need 1/100th of the necessary dosage to treat or to vaccinate with the needle and syringe. The Nanopatch has these impressive clinical results are found within the polio vaccine too. The University of Queensland says that this means 40 times less polio vaccine was needed in Nanopatch delivery to generate a functional immune response as the needle and syringe. The Nanopatch is saving more lives with these vaccinations. Another alternative needle and syringe is that saving more lives with less vaccinations. The Nanopatch does not require any sort of refrigeration. Since it is dry, it does not lose its efficacy when in other extreme temperatures, as in the case of third world countries. Mark Kendall in his TED Talk says that a key attribute of our Nanopatch technology is that the vaccine is dry. And when it is dry, it does not need refrigeration. Within my lab, we've shown that we can keep the vaccine stored at 23 degrees Celsius for more than a year without any loss of activity at all. With this technology, third world countries are going to be saved, pretty much. Mark Kindle describes liquid vaccines' fragile nature as, if the vaccine is too warm, the vaccine breaks down, but interestingly, it can be too cold and the vaccine can break down as well. Because the Nanopatch vaccine is dry, it does not need to be froze or heated to any sort of temperature. The third world countries will also save more money by using this Nanopatch, which is made for $1 to every $50 for the standard liquid vaccine. An example of these third world countries that are benefiting from the Nanopatch vaccine is Papua New Guinea, which has a high rate of human papillomavirus, which is known to cause cervical cancer in women. The Papua New Guinea has only 800 refrigerators and is too poor to afford the expensive liquid vaccine. The Nanopatch does not break down in extreme temperatures. It does not have any needles associated with it, and its improved efficacy is making an impact across the world. Mark Kindle has even recently won one of Australia's most prestigious science award, the CSL Young Flory Medal, for this technology. Various diseases that are affecting this world will significantly be diminished with his vaccines. The Nanopatch technology is making a significant changes to how doctors vaccinate and will soon be the leading source of vaccinations across the world.